Well, it's Tuesday, fellas. It's Tuesday. Welcome to Talkurish Tuesday. I'm your host, Sharon the Chocolate Girl, coming to you with perfect timing tonight. And I have the fellas in here with me. My co-host, Ron. What's up, Ron? How you doing?
I've been doing good.
Good. And we got Ian coming from the entertainment capital of the world.
How if we're going to do this right, let me do it correctly. Coming from Las Vegas, the sports entertainment capital of the world, the wedding chapel capital of the world, the sports betting capital of the world, make bad, poor decisions capital of the world. I mean, Las Vegas, we pretty much do it all. So,
yeah, okay.
I mean, it's just reality. I mean, we got plenty of capitals of the world. So,
well, that's true. Well, welcome to the show. Glad to have you here.
of course.
Happy shout out to Dennis. It's his birthday, so happy birthday, Dennis. And we might as well get started.
Well, happy birthday, Dennis, if you're watching. Happy birthday, man.
And happy birthday to June Pierre. Happy birthday. And sure he's probably not watching. He's probably celebrating now.
When he was doing the show earlier, go watch his show.
Yeah.
Go watch his show. So.
Yeah. I saw parts of it. But yeah, we're gonna get started with these trash ass players that y'all call what happened, baby. So go ahead, Ryan.
Every year we've been talking about the same thing when it comes to the Colts. When y'all going to fix their offensive line? Anthony Richardson, the pass rusher blast Anthony Richardson, and the Colts offensive line did not do nothing. They did not have his back or nothing. Do something. Protect your quarterback. That's how y'all lost Andrew Luck. The same damn shit. This your franchise quarterback, and y'all not gonna protect this man? Not even throw a punch or nothing?
Nope. Not gonna do it.
When Andrew Luck was playing, what the last year? 2000 what? 9. What year he was playing?
19, maybe?
2012 to 2018.
20. Okay.
2018. Okay. Mm-hmm.
It's been that long since you have franchise quarterback, and now you got one. And you're not gonna even protect the man. You're not gonna even go after the pass rusher or nothing. Nothing. This what y'all showing Colts.
Where Brandon, be nice now. He said turn his mic off. Brandon, be nice. Come on now. Who I could talk about Joe Flacco. You know, I could do those insults too, but let's be kind. Let's be friendly here.
I'm not mad at the pass rusher. BJ, y'all doing y'all thing over there. I'm not saying that. But if that was your quarterback on the ground that took that hit, your offensive line would have got her. Would have fight the pass rusher who put your quarterback on the ground. He might not be a franchise player, but he's still there.
He's your quarterback.
The coach quarterback. So protect the man. Act like you even care about this dude.
Maybe they don't.
Ooh, sir. What's sir? I know that you keep saying sir in the comment section. Sir. It's preseason.
Now,
sir.
Now, my next trash ass player. You know this person. He played for the Raiders. O'Connell. You've been in the league since 2023. You threw 2 picks. You had not learned nothing. Nothing. I thought every offseason a quarterback is supposed to be trying to get better. You still doing the same thing that you were doing last year, throwing double coverage, throwing to the other team. That's what you doing now, O'Connell? That's how you get down? That's what you doing? Okay.
It's the Raiders.
Yeah.
Why, sir? It's preseason. Like every comment that you talk about football, I'm just gonna say it's preseason, sir.
It might be preseason, but you should at least be working on in the off season.
Well, if you're gonna talk about the Raiders, you should talk about the fact that Ashton Genty had -1 yards. To me, that's the main storyline. It really wasn't about O'Connell. I mean, he's backup quarterback. Like,
I'm just saying he needs to do
you should have
better.
talked about the fact Geno Smith flipped off the Seattle fans when he was coming down the tunnel.
I
You
just
really
saying.
want to talk about that? I mean,
I just saying he a quarterback. He in the NFL. He been here since 2023. You should be better than that shit.
how, sir? It's preseason.
So
I'm gonna keep on saying that, sir.
people, football players lose their job in preseason, sir.
Sure do. 2 of them lost them today. 2 of them lost their job
They
today.
lose their job in preseason.
Any more?
All the teams that pass on Sedor. Y'all need to kick y'all own ass now. Y'all put dirt on this young man's name. Y'all said he was cocky. Y'all said that he don't need to be in the NFL. Y'all treated this man like dirt and like shit. And he did his thing against Carolina. I pray to God, every team that passed on him that needed a quarterback, I pray to God he put 500 yards on y'all ass this year or whenever he get in there. I pray to God he do that. Though y'all deserve it. Y'all deserve to get y'all ass whooped for treating this man like y'all did. And he did good in the preseason. From a rookie standpoint.
Okay. I agree with you. You know, I've been saying this since the draft.
Right. And my last one, Steven Jackson. For all the smoke, shut the fuck up.
What he say?
He act like he the one started this podcast business. That's what he said.
I didn't hear what he said. What did he say?
Well, this is what I got from it. This is what I wrote down. Stop hating on other podcasts. He called out Gilly, Nim. He called out what that podcast, that other one that be drinking on there. Drink
champs.
Yes. He called out all the podcasts and basically he like, oh, we the one that started this.
Okay. When it comes to stuff like that, I personally ignore it because it's all for views. It's for clicks. It's for comments. It's for ratings. And I don't pay attention to that bullshit.
It's stupid.
Like where you're giving it attention that it wants. Like just know that you bringing it up is giving it up.
They're trying to make sense because he's not the only one that started this podcast.
It's like what happened 2 weeks ago. Like people keep bringing up the Cam Newton stuff. I was like, don't you realize that what you're doing is you're giving him the attention that he wants? So congratulations. Like you're just giving him what he wants.
All I did trying to say
is why I don't talk about
him. I don't care about giving them attention. I hope they watch it because I hope they watch it when I tell them how stupid they are.
All I
Like,
did
like
trying
I
to
don't pay
say,
attention. Like 90% of the time, I don't give it no mention, no comment, nothing.
all I did trying to say, stop hating on people. That was wrong with the word today. We got people like Steven Jackson. Act like you the first one to do this. You started to sound like Soldier Boy. Oh, I'm the first one to get a phone. Oh, I'm the first one. Shut the fuck up. Shut up.
Why, STL, Josh Bailey, if you're watching this show, he's calling out your favorite rapper. So, just to let you know.
Stop acting like you the one that invent this podcast. You not, player. Show people some respect.
I mean, how I hate to be that guy, but if you understand internet radio, this stuff is starting back in the 90s.
Right, 90s.
If you really want to dig deep. Like,
90s. And I know me and my co-host, we the one that started podcast. No, you didn't.
Like, what if you really want to go for the archives? Look at how long Bill Burr's been doing his show. I forget the name of it, but I've heard a few episodes of it.
Was he talking about just former athletes doing podcasts? Is that what he's talking about?
No, he talking about overall, Sam.
Right. Like when you're talking about podcasts, internet radio, there's people have been doing that back to like AOL days.
Right.
Like, putting that stuff there.
Maybe he really meant just athletes. Maybe. But he's still wrong because he was not the first athlete to have a podcast either.
Right.
But still.
I mean, that to me, that just sound like you hating on different people. Be happy you in the situation that you in. Stop looking down on people. Stop
most of the time, I like Steven Jackson. Most of the time, but every now and then he does or says something that I just look at him like, okay, now.
So, where I want some clarification real quick because I have two people in my head. Are we talking about the Steven Jackson that's based here in Vegas, the guy that was the talented running back? Or are we talking about Steven Jackson, the NBA player?
The NBA player.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
Yeah. And this dude, like Shammy just said, sometimes he be saying some good stuff, and sometimes you be like, that put a mic in front of you? Or all people, you. One minute, we should support each other. We should do this for the kids. And the next minute, you be like, shut the fuck up.
All right. Do you have any more, Ron?
That shit got me heated. I'm like, this some bitch.
I see, Ian. You got any?
Where my only one that I have, and this is personal. Being in Las Vegas, this is my hometown, right? This is the place that helped raise me, helped make me who I am now. There has been internal talk that there is going to be a relocation team coming to Las Vegas instead of an expansion team in the NBA. I swear to whoever you pray to, if another team becomes transient and gets implanted and they all of a sudden show up in Vegas, I quit. I want an expansion team. You've been hearing it for 2 years. How long have I been saying it? I want a Las Vegas NBA expansion team. We don't want relocation. The New Orleans Pelicans, that's a team that's rumored, by the way. The possibility is that New Orleans is going to be sold and then relocated to Vegas. Don't do it. Please don't do it. I don't want it. I don't need it. Give us the expansion team. Give Seattle the expansion team. Bring in 32 teams. Don't have New Orleans come to Vegas. Please stop. I want to hear this. So no.
Can I ask a question?
Yeah, but
why is it that you don't want a relocation team?
So, who from a professional perspective, the Raiders coming here, it hasn't worked as well as people thought it was going to work. The A's situation, the timing, the planning, the ballpark. I mean, heck, the ballpark really hasn't even been built yet. I mean, they've been moving some dirt around, but they really haven't like concrete built anything yet. And they did the groundbreaking ceremony almost a month and a half ago. Like the expansion Vegas Golden Knights, it worked because it was a Vegas-born team. They rallied behind the Golden Knights because it was our team. A relocation team hasn't worked in Vegas. The Raiders, they're still not the most popular team here in Vegas. They're like third when it comes to NFL. And the A's don't really have a fan base here in Vegas, but they're being transplanted and being brought over. It's not going to work. I've seen it with one team already. I'm seeing it now with another team that's about to happen. Relocation is not the answer in Vegas. If you want to do it right and you want to build a fan base, it has to be an expansion team. It has to be a brand new team from the ground up. The NHL showed it. The Golden Knights have a diehard fan base in Vegas. Like you'll see Golden Knights merch everywhere. So that's my logic there.
I mean, it could be an exception though, couldn't it?
I mean,
I'm just asking. I would hate for you to be that disappointed. That's what I'm saying.
So why I'm going to say it to you like this. If the A's come here and somehow develop a fan base, then I will admit that I'm wrong. But I don't think it's going to happen. I've been talking to people around town. I've been talking to people that I know. And not many Vegas locals are really wanting the A's to be here, by the way. Like, it's kind of been a tight-knit secret. But a lot of locals really don't want the A's here. Like, we wanted an expansion team, and it just so happened to have a relocation. So from a personal perspective, this rumor and the buzz has been going around for the last 2 weeks that the NBA is going to want New Orleans to relocate because New Orleans has not been a good enough market for the Pelicans. There's been internal discussions that the NBA has given up on New Orleans. It's been giving up on it for so many years. And when a new owner comes in, they're hoping that they can go relocate somewhere else. And of course, Vegas was the first team that got brought up, Sharon. And I'm just like, dang it. Don't be Vegas, please.
Okay. What if it was Sacramento? Doesn't matter.
Funny enough, the Sacramento Kings were actually discussed moving to Vegas, but then they got that brand new arena and they got new facilities and everything. So I think the new owner kind of saved Sacramento. So yeah, I think that was 7 or 8 years ago. Sharon, the timeline might be wrong there. But when the old owner, I think McNair, when he sold it, the new owner pretty much built up the Kings and gave them a bunch of brand new stuff. So it'll stay there. Yeah.
All right. Well, I've got some. Let me see. I had on there about Ashton Genty with the negative yardage. I was stunned when I saw it. And I was like, well, it ain't as easy as you thought it was, huh, Ashton? Because he talked so much junk beforehand. And what was the number one pick's name? What's his name?
Cam Ward.
He didn't look that great to me. I watched his game, and he didn't look very good to me. He looked slow. Well, let me say this and see if this matches what you guys saw, because I felt like he was slow. I also I felt like he did not read the defense as well. I felt like he put the ball in harm's way too much. And he wasn't mobile enough in the pocket. That's just what I saw.
Well, I mean, to me, he looked average. Now,
I'll agree with you, Ron. Average, but he's the number one pick. Right. So to me, that doesn't look good. But go ahead.
What's interesting about Cam Ward is that he didn't look good,
Right.
but he really didn't look that bad either. Like he was just kind of mid. Like that's just what the level was.
Right.
He was kind of mid.
I talked about this 2 weeks ago, where I said I think Cam Ward is like the first overall pick since maybe a decade ago, where there's really no hype around him. There's not a lot of media coverage around him. Like, it really feels like Cam Ward wasn't even the first overall pick. Like, you're not getting that hype that he was a one and done at Miami. He had that 1 year there. Gets drafted first overall by Tennessee, and I'm not really hearing much about him.
I don't know if it Tennessee Titans or is it him?
Well, Tennessee is a small market, that's for sure. It's just, comparatively, that's a small market, number one. And number two, he happened to be in the same draft class with Shedeur Sanders.
Right. So
and Shedeur is the story for the whole draft, period.
Right. So is it the OC over there that they might not want to show nothing yet because it is preseason? Or
he could be.
So I mean, the way I look at it is that this is really the first time since Jared Goff. That was my reference point.
Yeah.
Jared Goff to me is the last first overall pick where there wasn't really a lot of hype around him. Now, granted, that 2016 draft class was not considered a strong draft class at the time. So I understand why there wasn't much hype around it.
Right.
And why I want to address Dalton real quick. First off, Gail Benson, the Benson family owns the Pelicans and the Saints. That's the reason why they're trying to sell it. So that's the first off there. But secondly, the Titans did have a quarterback since Steve McNair.
What?
But he was too focused on eating a Cheesecake Factory and not getting his head on right.
Ouch. That hard.
I mean, how? Hey, stop me when I'm telling lies.
You're not lying. He didn't last very long. He didn't last very long. But anyway, Steve McNair was probably the best they've had, though.
Yeah.
I would say that. Aaron McNair. But anyway, the Browns. I don't know what the Browns are doing, but they're being the Browns, which is not a surprise to me. Because, I mean, I would forever say that they're just an inept organization. But all this dangling about the quarterback position and all that, and and all this word salad they keep doing at these press conferences is really starting to get on my nerves. So I decided I'm just not going to watch any more of them and just wait to see the highlights, because I'm not going to sit and watch a Cleveland Browns game unless they're playing the Steelers. I'm not watching them, even though it's Shedeur. I am not watching and unless they play us, so I'm just going to have to wait for that. I just decided I don't want to hear any more of their bull crap. It's for me, I listen to them. I listen to every word they say and I watch their body language. They don't even know how to tell the truth about the situation. They haven't told the truth ever since the draft. They lied on draft night and they still lying. And first of all, I don't know why, but that tells me that if they're going through all these lengths to lie this far after the draft into preseason, then there's something that they're trying to hide that they didn't do right on draft night. Now, I know what it is, but I'm just waiting for the proof to come out, because the people who do not believe me and say I'm wrong, they just can't believe it. They think they're right. So they didn't do anything. I was okay. All right. But the videos already come out. How they lied on his interviews and how he was not unprepared. He did not come across, didn't read anything and all that stuff. That none of that crap they said was true. They put out straight lies and they're still lying. So I'm like, I'm not watching you anymore. There's no sense of my blood pressure going up.
Yeah. I mean, how the Cleveland Browns situation, I mean, listening to insiders, and I do listen to CBS Sports Radio and stuff like that, And the belief that Andrew Barry drafted Dylan Gabriel, but Jimmy Haslam picked up the phone and drafted Shedeur Sanders.
Right.
I do believe that ended up being the case. If you look
but
at
to
the
me,
draft,
it doesn't matter who did it. I don't give a damn who did it. Y'all waited to the 5th round on purpose. That's it. That's it.
And what I'm pointing out to you is that there was a viral clip on draft night where if you look at the draft room of the Cleveland Browns, almost nobody was happy when Shedeur Sanders got drafted.
Mm-hmm.
Like it felt like an outsider's decision. Like someone called the phone and said, "Hey, draft Shedeur Sanders now." Like that's what it felt like.
Even the GM was right there. They asked him.
Remember in the press conference how they looked?
They asked him. They were
like, there like they were mad as hell. And I'm like,
ain't y'all happy? Y'all got.
It didn't make sense. It also didn't make sense either. You drafted a quarterback in Dylan Gabriel in the 3rd round, and then you draft a quarterback again in the 5th round. Like it didn't make a lot of sense unless the owner stepped in. That's all I said about Cleveland on draft night. Is that it didn't make a lot of sense.
At this point, I think they should get fired.
Well, I don't think it'll make a difference though, Ron. It's the Browns. It doesn't matter. If you fire them, it doesn't matter. They're still they have a culture of being inept because their owner is inept. Their owner is a horrible. Well, anyway, their owner is a trip. He's not a very savory guy. He's not a good guy, in my opinion. Just from the things that I know about him, he's just not. And so I don't believe anything he says. If he were to tell me it's nighttime out here, I would swear the sun is out because he's such a liar. And he lies about everything.
I mean, they've been bad for so long. And you got a face of your franchise that hand it to you, basically. Because everybody else picked over him. They saying he was this, he was that. And you still lying about stupid shit.
Yeah.
Hey, Dalton, I'm going to address this just because you asked kindly. I'm talking about the quarterback from Texas who led them to a win in the Rose Bowl against USC. He was Offensive Rookie of the Year. He had all this hype and all this talent around him, but he didn't put in the work. All right, that's why Vince Lombardi says hard work beats talent when talent doesn't do the hard work.
That's right.
And also, the successful quarterback after McNair, I also could say Ryan Tannehill, considering they got to the AFC Championship game in 2020, but I know that's not who I was referring to. But, I mean, Tennessee has had 2 quarterbacks who were successful after McNair, but it just varies on success you're talking about. So,
yeah, success for them.
Success for them. Right. They don't win championships, okay?
No, they don't.
They don't win titles, no.
But okay, so I got the Browns on my list, and I'm still sticking with Cleveland. That radio guy, Tony Grassi up in Cleveland.
Yeah.
I thought it was rather hilarious when Shedeur approached him and asked him, "Why do you hate me?" And then he had all that crap to talk before he got in that hallway with him. And as soon as Shedeur started talking, he froze. His face looked like deer in the headlights when he finally turned around. And I could see his face, and he was stammering and stumbling. He couldn't get the words out. He didn't know what to say. And then later on, when he gives his explanation, he says, "Well, I didn't know we were being recorded." Well, what if you did know you were being recorded? See, that line right there tells me he's not authentic.
Right.
He was not. Because if he had known he was being recorded, he would have behaved differently, is what he's saying. And I'm like, so you're not being yourself. See, I'm sharing. I'm myself no matter who's around. I'm going to be the same. And to me, that's being genuine. So he's disingenuous. Plus, he's just wrong. The crap that he said about him was just wrong. All negative. Never gave him credit for anything. And then he had a decent game. I'm sure he was disappointed. But he's on my list.
I don't know if you watched the other half when he went on the radio station. You seen that part?
Yeah, when he was talking about it.
Right.
Yeah.
The man basically was calling him out. You a hater. Why you hating on the young man? He ain't did nothing. Shador had not did nothing. Basically what the radio host was saying, you need to chill. Stop hating on the young man.
Right.
We had so many quarterbacks in the past. Hopefully Shador the one.
They haven't had a good quarterback. Baker Mayfield ended up being okay. Right. He was okay. I'm not gonna say he was all the way terrible.
Right.
But before him, it was Bernie Kosar.
Right.
That was it.
How long that been? What?
Decades.
And
I mean, I saw him do an interview with Shador. Bless his heart. He's had some health challenges, but he's still around the game. I always like Bernie Kosar, even though I hate the Browns. But sticking with I got 3 Brown situations on here. I'm going to move on to Myles Garrett. So Myles Garrett does this press conference after a practice. It wasn't even after a game. It wasn't after anything big. It was a practice. And he has no shirt on. He's got sweat coming down and he's just wiping the sweat and he's looking and he's standing there with shirt off, looking all swole. And I looked at that when I saw the clip. I looked at that. I was like, okay, he think he looking real hella good right now. And to me, he looked like somebody took a bike pump, put it in his mouth, and started blowing it up. That's what he looked like. He didn't even look good. It almost looked like he just looked weird to me. He didn't look good. But maybe it's because I just don't like him anymore. I used to like him. When he first got drafted, I liked Myles Garrett. I liked him up until 2 years ago. And then I stopped.
When the helmet situation came out?
It wasn't even a helmet. That didn't even bother me. Granted, he shouldn't have hit anybody with the helmet. I get it. But that situation, he said, she said, who's lying, who's telling the truth? Since I don't know, I didn't hold it against him.
Yeah.
But what I did hold against him when he tried to throw some shade at TJ Watt, I ain't like that shit. Wow. You're not going to throw shade at TJ Watt just because he's better than you. And you had not yet won a DPOY yet.
Wow.
If they thought you should have won it, you would have won it, but you didn't. And now when you got it, you still didn't even deserve that one. But anyway, Nancy Lieberman. I don't know if y'all know who Nancy Lieberman is, but she's a basketball great. Now she's considers herself a journalist and a writer and all this stuff. And she's around the game, so she's an announcer and all this stuff. But this woman is so far up Caitlin Clark's behind, she can't see straight. It's affecting her. It's her objectiveness. It's just affecting. She can't even be objective. Everything is wrapped up around her. She couldn't even enjoy broadcasting the game because the woman wasn't playing. And that's crazy. You're supposed to be in there doing your job as a real journalist, right? Not this fake new journalist mess, but as a real journalist, your job is to be there, offer some color commentating and entertainment, yes, right, but to call the game and talk about the game objectively and say it the way it is. We don't need to know your opinion on everything. That's not what journalists are there for. That's not what broadcasters are supposed to be there for, just to give their opinion on why something's happening and what they're thinking. And all. You don't know what's in their head. So she is annoying. And I hope I don't get to watch any more games with her sitting there on the mic. I just don't want to. I'll just turn the volume down and watch the game because I love the game. But She needs to shut up. Yeah, she just needs to be quiet. So I think that's all I got. Yep, that's all I got.
Wow.
We can move on to the Oh, yeah, I did yours already, didn't I, Ian? Yeah. We can move on. Yeah, you mad at Vegas.
I mean, why I'm gonna be upset? We get a fourth relocation.
Wow.
It was WNBA first, it was NFL second, and then it's MLB third. Don't do an NBA. That's the only thing I ask. Please give us an expansion team. That's the only thing I ask.
Okay, I get it. But those aces, they're doing pretty good now.
I mean, back-to-back champs. They're sixth in the WNBA right now.
So go ahead with the certified, Ian. I'm gonna get Ian certified first.
All right.
When it comes to the certified, I do have to acknowledge the Milwaukee Brewers, despite them being in my division, despite the fact the Chicago Cubs now are like 5.5 games back for the division lead. The Milwaukee Brewers are the hottest team in baseball right now. Have won 10 games in a row in MLB. And when it comes to teams peaking at the right time, it looks like Milwaukee may be that organization that's doing it right. Also going to say Detroit Tigers, they are a certified player. The consistency that we have seen from Detroit throughout the entire year. I predicted them to lose in the World Series at the beginning of the season, but I personally will not be surprised if the Detroit Tigers find a way to win a World Series. That's how consistent they have been all year long. So as much as it pains me to give credit to Detroit, as much as it pains me to give credit, Hey, I'm sorry. As somebody who's a Chicago fan, Detroit is disrespect all the way.
We will not have that in front of me. No. No. No.
Hey, as a Chicago fan, it's pretty much all hate.
I love Chicago and I love Detroit. I won't allow either one to be disrespected.
Now, the only one I have somewhat of respect for is the Pistons, but Tigers, no. Lions, no.
They're the worst ones.
Definitely no.
The team that you really should hate is the Pistons.
Well, first off, I'm a fan of the Las Vegas expansion team. Hopefully. So I don't really have any hate towards the Pistons. They're in the Eastern Conference. So.
Yeah, I can't stand them. Yeah. I mean, that's the Detroit team I don't like. Red Wings, I can get with the Red Wings. I can get with
growing up as a Blackhawks fan, Detroit Red Wings.
I can get with anything else Detroit, but the Pistons.
The Bears and Lions, Blackhawks and Red Wings, the Cubs and the Tigers. I mean, yeah, Tigers fans are just.
I will say I am more of a Red Wings fan than I am a Blackhawks fan, though. Okay. Comes from college.
I'm just gonna ignore that. You know,
it comes from college, man. Okay, because I went to school in Michigan, and I actually used to root for the Red Wings sometimes. Since I mean,
the Blackhawks and Red Wings rivalry. That's why I'll choose to ignore it. It's fine.
I get it.
But yeah, no, Detroit Tigers.
The Blackhawks has a better looking logo. I'll say that.
Oh, it's one of the best logos in all hockey, hands down.
Yeah.
But no, Detroit Tigers are certified player. Milwaukee Brewers are certified player. Those two are doing really good right now. So
cool. Ron, certified?
My only certified player, and he deserved this. It was a player went down with a scare Friday night against
Detroit Lions. When a Detroit Lions player.
Yeah. Yeah. And he walking, he talking, he up. I don't never want to see nobody, get injured like the way he did. That was very scary right there. So he and my certified player. And shout out to him and his family because I don't never want to see no injury like that. So
yeah, it scared me when he was laying there and his legs were shaking. And all I could see was his feet and his legs shaking like that. And I was like, oh, this is not good.
And I like, holy the way he got hit,
It was bad.
Yeah, and I was like, somebody
freak.
called,
It was a freak accident.
right.
That player's leg was just right where his head was at.
Yeah, and
Snapped it back. Oh my
did
god!
like that. I was like, holy thank
God.
God.
That again.
Thank God the NFL canceled the game.
Yeah.
Thank God everybody stopped playing football and took time out. And took a knee. Well, pray for the young man. So,
and I did. I'm not ashamed to say it. As soon as I saw it, I was right here in my living room. I was right over there.
Oh my God!
I got down on my knees and prayed for him. I just like, oh my God, his parents, his wife, if he's married, I'm sure they're just beside themselves.
Yeah, the players were like, we're not finna play now. After that.
And I'm glad they did that. Right. They stood there like they were about to, and then they just stood there. And the announcers was like, okay, we don't know what's going on.
Right. We don't.
Right. They're not going to play. I mean, you didn't get this? I got that as soon as they put the ball up there, and then they all stood up and started shaking hands. I was like, oh, that's it.
And they're not going to play. The NFL,
the commissioner.
Right.
They had to call New York. That's what they got to call New York.
Call New York. I like, you got this one right. They did.
Right. They did it right. Welcome to the show, Sean. You got any trash ass players, Sean?
Jerry Jones, per usual.
I knew that was coming.
Okay, so what's going on in Jerry's world? What did he do this time?
It's okay. It's not just Jerry. Let me give you the whole synopsis to me. Anybody in the media, anybody who's like has any relevant football knowledge that consistently has a conversation about the Cowboys every damn year when they ain't won in 30 years, they're the problem. As long as they're the number one thing talked about, Jerry Jones is going to keep handling things the way he does because above all, that man pockets is getting fatter and fatter and fatter. And who cares about championships when I got the most money? When no matter if I win the Super Bowl or not, y'all gonna talk about me. I don't have to win shit because of what I did in the 90s. Y'all gonna forever talk about me.
And his team is the highest value team in the league.
Yeah, it is, and we treat that.
I mean, in North America too. I mean, they're pretty much the most valuable team that ever exists.
Over the Yankees too. I thought the Yankees had more than them.
Oh no! Like I think it's Cowboys first, Yankees second, Warriors.
They surpassed the Yankees.
Third. But there's some NBA team in third. But essentially, it's NFL,
the Lakers probably,
MLB, NBA, and then there's like NFL is like 5 to 9. Like
wow,
yeah.
But yeah, Jerry is It's not just Jerry though. I would have to be honest. I've been watching football shit since I was real young, and ever since we've gotten to, I call it the money era. Ever since we got into the money era, it's been fucked up. I don't remember players bitching for contracts before the rookie contract ended back in the day. I don't remember that. I don't remember the prima donnas and all of this about this money before. I remember if you was a prima donna in the NFL, you earned that shit.
Well,
like Randy Moss was a prima donna to me, but he fucking earned it. Because since he's been playing football, you've been saying you just got mossed. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like all of that shit's trash to me. Like all the money era is trash. Nobody cares about the game no more, and it's more politics than people are winning. Fucking the Eagles just won a Super Bowl. Nobody's talking about this team.
And when for reference, are we talking about the mid 90s? We talking about the early 2000s? Like what era are we talking about?
This era compared to any era is the most trash era.
The 20s, the 2000s.
Yeah, the 2020s is trash. These are the entitlement shit. Like it's entitlement now. You haven't even done anything.
All right.
Do you understand that the rookie in Cincinnati was willing to sit down because he thought he was supposed to get paid more? You ain't done shit.
I mean, who? who I'm going to play
Shamar, I
devil's
don't care.
advocate
I don't
here.
care what you about to
I'm
say.
going
He
to
ain't
play
done
devil's
shit.
advocate. The Cincinnati Bengals lowballed him, though. I mean, that's just
How can I lowball you if you haven't done anything?
Because the CBA has you allotted at a certain amount. Like every draft pick now has a certain allocation. They know what they're worth now.
Trash. Whoever came up with that shit's trash too.
Why Sharon, correct me if I'm wrong, but wasn't that the CBA in like 2018, 2019?
Trash.
Like essentially
I
owners
think
now
it was.
have to
I think
pay
it was 18 or 19. But here's the thing: if they offered him less than the CBA is saying that
said
he's
they offered
supposed to
him
get,
millions less. They didn't offer him like 17 picks.
then that's a problem. If they offered him less than what the CBA mandated him to get, then that is a problem. Now, if they didn't, then he's the problem.
Right.
And if they didn't, and he's the problem, then I'm going to say, why are you surprised? They're getting paid in college now.
Well, that's a fact.
I keep telling people this getting paid in college is going to affect everything. And no, they need to eat. They need to eat. They don't have no money to eat no McDonald's.
They did it wrong. That's all I'm saying. I don't disagree with them getting compensation in college. I just think they did it wrong.
Yeah, they
did it wrong. Like you just did it wrong. Like you could have did anything else. You could have did tuition, free tuition, and even if you get hurt now, we gonna take care of you. Food, meal plans. Y'all got billions of dollars, bro. Y'all didn't have to fucking just give these people checks. This is what I'm saying. This was the most laziest way to do it. Nobody put no thought into it. You just did it instead of putting thought into that shit.
Thing, Sean. Who thought that they were going to do it right? When had they done anything else right?
You're right about that.
And that's the reason why I said no, don't do it, because they're not going to do it right.
We talked about it on our show a while back.
Right about that.
Yeah. And you brought it up.
They're not going to do it right. They're going to do it the lazy way. Plus, it's men. Men. Y'all don't solve problems. Y'all just do quick fixes, but y'all don't solve the problem. I can say that. Sean, you got any certified players?
Shador. I'm loving the Shador. I'm loving this Shador shit. I'm loving it. He's about to make y'all pay. The Browns, you're fucking retarded because you could have had them both, but whatever. Shador, I'm loving Shador.
Wait,
the Eagles look good as well, huh?
How they could have had both? What?
Both who?
Because they traded their pick.
He talked about they could have had the pick.
You're talking about Travis Hunter?
Yeah, they could have had them both.
All right. What I'm going to say to you, and I've said this during the draft, and I still say this for until the end of time. If Travis Hunter would have gone to the Cleveland Browns, that would have been career suicide. All right. The Cleveland Browns would have been an absolute nail in the coffin.
Here's why I don't necessarily agree. Because the defensive tackle that they got, you'll see, is ass. So it's like you traded him for nothing, but you're coming. What you give yourself is you've seen it work before, like that chemistry shit. It works. Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, that shit works. So it's
when it's the Cleveland Browns, though. That's my only comeback. It's the Cleveland Browns. Though.
You can't count on the usual happenings at Cleveland,
right?
Because it's Cleveland.
If there's any city that's gonna mess up something,
but at least you at least would look like you were at least fucking trying at least though.
Yeah. Who I also will say the Jaguars giving up not just your first round pick in 2025, but your first round pick in 2026 to move up 2 spots. I don't think any GM would have passed up on that. That's my only thing about that whole trade. The Jaguars overpaid.
You know what we say on here? It always going to be that sucker.
The sucker born every day.
Born every
why it's funny.
Happy birthday, Dennis Holmes. Happy birthday, Dennis Holmes.
Mm-hmm.
Well, shout out to Dennis.
Today is birthday.
Yeah.
No, we said it
at the beginning of the show. We gave him our birthday wishes already.
Okay. Good money.
But so Shador, you said you like, what are you loving the most about the Shador situation?
It's the fact that a lot of people are gonna have to eat their words. The young man is talented. And now he's showing you, like, if I normally don't like Stephen A's takes, but he had a really good one. He admitted that they're setting the boy up to fail. And the more obstacles you put in front of him, he hasn't crashed out. He stays respectable. And he lives to the moment. Up until now, he's been doing this shit over and over and over. Nobody has seen it, but I've seen Shador get better as he's going along from the time I've seen him. You feel what I'm saying? Every year he's
Ever
gotten better.
since high school. Ever since high school.
Every year he's gotten better. So it's just like y'all not seeing this, but this is the kind of player you want. He has no ceiling.
Right.
His ceiling is going to be who he plays with.
Right.
Like, so it's like I'm just loving the way I'm loving the way, period, the way he's handling it. I even seen a video of him talking to a reporter. He just casually went up to him like, "Bro, you never got nothing positive to say about me. What I do to you?"
Yeah, we
You know
just
what I
talked
mean?
about
Like,
that.
that's how you handle that. You just smile in
Yep.
their faces. You want me to be so mad? You want me to be mad that I won the first round pick? Cool, I don't care.
Right.
But when I get in, y'all gonna pay for it.
They wanted him to crash out, and
Yeah,
he
they did.
Right.
They really did.
I don't know why they thought he was who his father is. His father's been through this already. He's not gonna let his son go through what you think he's gonna go through. Just play the course, son. Talent gonna speak for itself. Production speaks for itself. We all knew Dylan Gabriel won on this level.
Right.
You already fucked up with Deshaun Watson. Are you really gonna keep going down this path?
So let me ask you this, Sean. If they somehow somebody cut Shador, the Cleveland Browns, name a team he need to go to and start.
I'm gonna be honest. I was surprised that Kellen Moore didn't draft him.
Ooh.
I thought he would have been okay with the Saints.
I thought we were going to draft him.
Y'all too?
Which
to be honest,
I'm still upset about that.
The story behind that is Aaron Rodgers said he wouldn't have signed if you would have drafted him.
But that would have been the thing to do. Who is he?
He's on his way out. He fucking 40. That's how I feel the same way.
That's the reason I'm like,
Green Bay Aaron Rodgers.
I thought the Raiders were finna get the man in talk about it a while back.
No, I knew the Raiders weren't gonna go get him because they just signed Geno. They just traded for Geno, I think.
Right.
Either they signed him or traded for him. I forget, but Geno's over there now.
When it would be the Toronto Argonauts. That'd be first priority selection, CFL. So.
Dang.
Well, I hope they don't do that. I hope they don't cut him, but I put nothing past.
Right. That's why I asked that question.
Who you saying, Shador? You think he's gonna get cut?
No, this is the Cleveland Browns.
They already announced him to be the starter.
But what I'm saying, they do stupid junk like this all the time.
Wait, starter in preseason or starter week 1?
I thought he was starter week 1 after that.
No, I haven't heard it. I don't know. I haven't watched anything today, so I don't know.
I've looked at the depth chart, and they still have Flacco as QB1, like as of today. So
yeah, I haven't looked at it because it pissed me off as soon as they announced that he was 4th. I said, you know what?
Yeah. So that means that means he had no snaps with the first team at all.
Even before Stephen A. said it, I said they're trying to set this dude up to fail. You're gonna sit there and put him, give him no first team reps, and then have him play with the first team. He had no time to get any chemistry or anything with him.
And then went out there
trying to make him, and I was like, but see, I know what Shador is gonna do. He's gonna handle the moment, and that's exactly what he did
every time.
It's like, why y'all keep messing with this man? Why keep doing it? Just stop it.
So it go back to my question. If they end up cutting him because all the bullshit they put in front of him, where should he go?
He'll go wherever whoever take him, he'll go. He literally has no preference of where to play.
Why I see the reality, what I think's going to happen is that Flacco's going to start out the season. He's the veteran. He's been there forever. He'll start out the year. Kenny Pickett, they're probably going to cut because there's no reason to have him there.
Right.
So you're going to have Gabriel and you're going to have Sanders.
Right.
Regardless if you have him at 2 or 3, whatever position you want to put him at.
Right.
But Shador Sanders is going to be the backup to start out the year. How I believe is going to be the case is that Joe Flacco is going to start half the year, and then they will bench him. One of the rookies will come in. He'll start for a couple of games, and then the other rookie will come in. He'll start
Wow.
a couple of games.
Wow.
So I really believe that Shador Sanders will play probably 4 games around there this season.
Right.
And then if he impresses, like a lot of people believe he's going to, next year, not this year, next year, he'll be the starting quarterback in Cleveland. But this year, he's not going to be the starting quarterback. Like, he will be a couple of games towards the end of the year when Cleveland's in last place and everyone's ready to get fired anyway.
Wow.
Well, my certified players are Aja Wilson and Angel Reese. Both of them are on my certified player list. I just want the girls to keep playing your game, and stop listening to the hateful people in the comments. Don't even read the comments. Also, Candace Parker. Candace Parker says some controversial statements about the WNBA All-Star game, the shirts that they wore, and the way that they played. And when I initially heard the sound bite of what she said, it bothered me. But then I was able to sit down and listen to the whole episode. And I kept thinking, she does it with Aaliyah Boston, who's currently playing and was in the doggone game.
Mm-hmm.
And Aaliyah truly thought that they didn't play that bad, and they were just trying to have fun. And I understand that. I do understand that having fun. And she said that Monday we were right back at it, in game mode.
Mm-hmm.
But see, what she's not realizing, fans take the All-Star game seriously. We always did. But the players used to take it seriously back in the day until Kobe left. And so All-Star game for us is like, we want to see you compete. Yeah, you might joke around and play around the first half, but the second half in the last quarter, you're supposed to really try to be playing and win this thing. And it seemed like to her, they didn't do that. Now, I enjoyed the game. I thought they were giving energy or whatever, but I will defer to her because she played the game. So I'm going to defer to her and say, well, they didn't. And then Aaliyah was saying, Aaliyah Boston, who's one of my favorite players in the game now, she was like, well, yeah, that's what we did. That's what we did. And Candace Parker was very, very outspoken and direct. And she said she didn't want her to say anything because she's still playing. But she said, if you're going to wear those shirts that said, pay us what you owe us.
What?
She was like, oh, And she said, but if you want them to pay you, you had an opportunity to show them why you need to be paid.
Oh.
And you all didn't give it your all on the court. Like you should have. That was the moment to do it. And you didn't give it your all. It's like they weren't out there. They weren't as bad as the guys were. Now they're not, they weren't that bad, but they didn't go all in for it. And she said that she felt they should have gone out. And you know what? I'm glad she said it, because it takes courage for her to go against the grain and say that, because she's beloved in the W. She is beloved. And for her to go ahead and say that, I give props to her. So Candace Parker, probably one of my top 5 favorite basketball players of all time for me. So anybody else got any more? Is that it? All right, we're gonna get to these questions then, and I'm gonna tell you, Ron, half the questions I ain't gonna have no answer for, but let's do it. What time is it? 9:00. We got 30 minutes, so I gotta get out of here. So
I will do some. Let me say that. My first question: do you think Clarissa Shields is the Floyd Mayweather of female boxing? Sean, talk to me.
What? Wait a minute. You said, hold on, let me pull this shit closer. What you say to me?
That's a real question. That was my reaction, Sean, when I saw the question. But go
What
ahead.
you say to me? Okay, all right. I'm gonna just be short and simple with you. No, Floyd Mayweather will change boxing. So
What?
Clarissa
But,
Shields hasn't changed female boxing.
but
Floyd
my,
Mayweather changed boxing. Period.
okay, but my answer to you is
No, I said no.
okay, Chad.
Oh, go ahead.
But she undefeated.
So
Look,
Okay.
she brought attention, more attention to the female boxing.
has she?
She did that.
Has she?
Has she?
Yeah. I mean, like
I
Floyd.
haven't seen an uptick in female boxing people getting attraction crowds.
Wow.
I haven't seen any data anywhere saying that viewership of female boxing is up or attendance is up. I haven't
No,
seen
wait.
anything
I
like that.
got one better for you, sure. Name me a female boxer in her weight class, right?
I can't.
Can't name one, not one.
That's
I
it, bro.
can't.
When Floyd
I
fought,
know
when
a
Floyd
face
fought, you
of
know
one.
about
I know her
Pacquiao.
face. I don't know her name, but I know
Oh.
one of them by face.
Mm.
So no, she's not. She's done a good job at building herself and her brand. That's good. She's getting a couple of dollars. But as far as boxing goes, I think she's more known for messing with Pat Poose than she is for boxing at this point.
Ouch. Ouch.
People
That
are
girl
more
did a
concerned
lot.
about what her and Remy Ma got going on than her actual boxing career.
Yeah.
I'm just being honest with you.
You right. You is right. But
So no, she's no. Floyd
and
Mayweather lived boxing.
yeah. And what
Not
you
saying that
got?
Clarissa Shields, she's a great boxer. Don't get the game fucked up, but as far as being Floyd though, that's a completely different ball game.
Mm.
So
You gotta
what
understand
the
who you're talking about.
question-
Floyd Mayweather is different.
So what the question should be is there any women's fighter that did, in terms of monetary value, and changed the
No.
sport like
No.
Floyd Mayweather did?
No.
And when I'm going to give you an example, but it's not going to be in boxing. When Ronda Rousey went over to UFC, and when she started main eventing UFC pay-per-views, and she started becoming one of the highest paid fighters, regardless of male or female, she became one of the highest paid in UFC. That opened the door for Amanda Nunes. That opened the door for all of the female fighters that have now been in UFC and are the champions in UFC. So when it comes to the impact, when it comes to female fighting, it's not directly in boxing you should be asking. It's actually more in UFC because Ronda Rousey was so impactful to UFC. And I understand that when she got knocked out by Holly Holm and she had to go to WWE and all that, but I'm talking about her first 5 years in MMA. She changed UFC. So that should really be the answer to your question. So
My next question.
Well, I didn't answer.
I thought you did, Shane.
No, I was just talking to Sean.
All right, Shane.
No, my answer is not only no, but hell no. And I believe it's an insult to Floyd to even make the comparison.
You know what I mean?
She can't hold his boxing gloves.
Facts.
She can't.
Wow.
Let me tell you what she is. She is a woman that's full of anger. And what she does is she channels that anger in the right place to beat her opponent. It's not skill, it's rage. And that allows her to win. Hey, whatever it takes, I'm all for it.
Right.
But when you start serving up all these wolf tickets that you can beat everybody, I understand boxing is a very braggadocious type of sport. I get it. Muhammad Ali said that years ago. And so everybody since then, and probably even before him, but I don't know because I wasn't born back then. But I was around for Muhammad. And he's the first athlete I ever saw to call himself pretty, call himself the greatest, and he can do that because it's boxing.
Right.
Okay? I don't mind being braggadocious, but when you just getting started. I just think I don't know. It's something about the way she does it, and the whole outside the ring issues. Sean brought up Papoose, that whole thing,
Yeah.
all of that. To me, it clouds her from being great. People aren't even going to talk about her boxing.
Mm-hmm.
I have never seen her box. Well, I don't like boxing anyway.
Mm.
But if I knew a sister was doing well, I would at least see her one time just to support. But her,
Mhm.
I have no interest. I don't even want to see her because I don't like the way she presents herself.
Mm.
She's just trifling. And I don't even want to hear her talk. I saw what's the name of it? The Pivot. She was on the Pivot. I
Yeah.
was like, why in the hell are y'all interviewing her? I scrolled right on by. I didn't even want to hear what she had to say. I don't. Because especially the way the disrespectful way that she talks about Layla Ali is very out of hand. Very out of hand. The stuff that she says, and Layla told the whole story. And now I see why Layla is like, whatever. I see why.
Mm.
And Sherette was running around here acting like she disrespected her or something. No, that's not even what happened, chick. She was trying to help you, and then you flamed out on her. So, no, she too trifling, even for Floyd. Floyd's
Well,
got some character flaws, but damn it, he's a great fighter. He's a great fighter. Wouldn't want to be his wife, but he's a great fighter. And I don't believe she's as talented as she thinks she is. I'll just leave it at that.
my next question. Do you think the Oklahoma Thunder will go back to the finals again, or name another NBA team you think will go to the finals? Sharon.
First question, no. I don't believe that these teams now are going to go back to back.
Mm-hmm.
Not since Golden State. I think Golden State was the last one to go back to back. I think. Is that right?
It was
Yeah,
Golden
because
State,
Boston had a year in between.
yeah, and
So
LeBron. Yeah,
so
you know.
yeah, so I
Who's the
don't
last one? LeBron. I thought LeBron was the last one.
LeBron was the last one that
to go to the finals.
they
Back
go
to back.
back to back.
To
He
the
went eight.
finals.
He went eight straight
Yeah.
No,
times.
it was a Golden State.
It was Golden State.
I thought it was Golden State.
My
Those
bad.
Golden State was
the two
15,
Kevin
16,
Durant.
17, 18, and 19.
Yeah.
When he
Oh,
left,
Like
when he
5 years
left,
in a row.
oh no, there was a year in between. I said when he
yeah,
left
my
Cleveland
bad.
and went to the
The
Lakers.
two
Yeah.
That was a year.
2019 was the
My
Raptors
bad.
and the Warriors.
Yeah. You're right. You're right. Yeah, you're right.
Mhm. So I don't think these teams. I think these teams are. I don't know. Nobody's really dominant right now. It's just like SGA was great. He got the MVP. He got everything. He just swept the award trophy case.
Well,
Great. But let's just see how he does this next coming year. You know, that's going to be the true test of his real greatness. So that was that. And because I don't think they're going to go who's coming out, let me tell you something. The last time I said this about this team, they won the chip. But I'm going to tell y'all, do not sleep on the Golden State Warriors. Stop saying that it's over with. I'm just saying. I said this, Ian. I don't want to hear it. I said this in 2023. I'm just saying. I was the only one on this show telling y'all the Golden State Warriors is going to the finals. And they're going to win. And then as the time went on, I said, you know what? They're going to win it. And y'all had to, hey, Sharon, you were right.
Yeah.
And once again, I'm saying, don't sleep on them. I'm not predicting that they're going to the finals. I'm just going to say to you, don't sleep on them. Don't count them out. You cannot count them out this season. But I can tell you who ain't going is my damn Lakers. They ain't going.
Sean, talk to
me. It's possible. I mean, but We haven't seen a back-to-back guy in a while. I kind of agree with Sharon though. I feel like the Warriors give me that San Antonio feel. Them old heads going up
Yeah,
there beating LeBron. You know what I mean?
yeah.
They do give me that San Antonio feel. Like just because, like, how do you out age a jump shot? You know what I mean? Remember, I said that.
Right.
How do you out age Curry's never been a Vince Carter. He's never been
Right.
Kobe's, Michael Jordan. None of that. He's never. This has always been this. You don't out age this, and then the rest of the team be on that, and then you get to the playoffs and Jimmy Butler come alive. Yeah, man. I don't think they all the way done either, but I would I would say it's a strong chance that if OKC stays constructed as currently as constructed, I think
Mhm.
they got a good chance of going back. You got
Yeah,
to make sure certain players ain't one hit wonders like Jalen Williams. We don't know.
right,
Like, we don't know. We just
right.
got to see.
They paid a lot of bread this offseason
Yeah,
to
they're gonna pay. They're gonna pay the three. You're gonna pay Chet.
right,
You're gonna pay Shea, and you're gonna pay Jalen. But
right,
we got to make sure Jalen is one of them people, though.
right. See, I don't think Shaq one of those people, but there's
Who?
another
You don't think who? What?
that big man one of those people. He
Chet
ain't do.
Holmgren?
Yeah, I ain't. I was not impressed in the finals.
I'm gonna
I
tell
was.
you, certain players are good because of the era that they play in, and I'm gonna leave it at that.
I got you. Yeah, talk
I'll
to
leave it at
me.
that. I'm
Talk
gonna
to
leave
When
it
me.
at
it
that.
comes to the NBA and the parity we have seen the last 5 or 6 years, where it's kind of the reason why the Warriors are the last team to really be that dynasty in the NBA, where we're seeing teams go back to the finals year after year after year.
Right,
So, who my angle on all this is, would I be surprised if Oklahoma City made it back? No, I wouldn't. With all the young talent, with all the young
Right,
guys,
right,
right,
I wouldn't be
right.
surprised if they did.
right,
But why I also wouldn't be shocked if they didn't make it back is because of the parity of the NBA. And because of all these teams now, when we're no longer in the big three era, it's
right,
more spread out, which
right,
means there's more opportunities for teams to make the finals now. That's
right,
why we've seen a bunch of new teams over the last 5 or 6 years come into the NBA finals that we
right.
didn't see in recent memory. So,
It's a
Uh-huh.
new generation. It's a wrap.
mhm.
All our people that you know what I'm saying that came in for us, they
Right,
folding and trying to team up now.
right. And you're like, nah.
You know what I
It's
mean?
like,
I mean, really, the only team that's repeated, or sorry, two. The only two teams that have repeated in the 2020s is the Celtics and the Heat. That's the only two teams that have really gotten back to the finals in
Shit,
this
like
decade.
repeated. The Heat ain't win no chips. They lost both times.
nah, he talk
No,
about
Oh,
what I'm
getting there.
saying is that the Heat went 2 times in this decade and lost both times.
Right,
The Celtics went in 21, they lost originally, and then they won in 23. So
facts, facts.
right. My next question. Name a college quarterback that have the most pressure on him and why him?
The most,
Sean,
the most pressure.
the most pressure on him.
Honestly, I would have to say Carson Beck. Yeah.
I should have known you don't go that.
I mean,
Why?
he left Georgia and went to Miami. So you have Carson Beck has a lot of pressure. I think Arch Manning has a lot of pressure on him just because of the last name and where he at.
Nah, they already said he's supposed to win the Heisman.
No,
He's supposed to.
I ain't gonna lie, I got DJ Lagway winning the Heisman.
Me too. That's who I got.
I got DJ Lagway winning the Heisman.
Yeah, talk to me.
how, when it comes to pressure, I'm actually going to go with the quarterback that is currently listed as the projected #1 pick in next year's draft, and that is Clemson quarterback Cade Klubnik. Cade Klubnik, he had some potential this past year, but heading into this season, go look it up. Many people, because Arch Manning has declared that he is not going to declare for the draft next year,
Right,
I'm going to put a cap on that. I really don't think that's going to be the case. But if
right,
we take the Mannings at their word, then Cade Klubnik from Clemson is the projected number 1 pick next year. And I will say that's a lot of pressure for him.
Ian,
I'm saying
quick question though. Just quick question.
Yes.
Do you feel like he's better than Avery Johnson?
No.
Okay, that's all. Okay, I thought I was blind. How the fuck is he number 1 and Avery the shit? But go ahead.
So
That's just
where
me.
I'm saying is that in terms
Avery
of
the shit.
pressure, being a projected number 1 overall pick. Now, granted, we have seen throughout the past decade that there is a team and there is a player that's projected to go top 5. And then by the time the draft happens, they're taking the 5th round.
Yeah.
So, I mean, we've seen that before. So
yeah. Sharon, talk to me.
This is one of them questions. I have no answer for you. Go on to Sean or somebody.
My next question. Name an NFL team that should trade for Scary Terry. Ian, talk to me.
when the reality of the situation, I don't believe he's going to be traded. I really don't think that he is going to be traded out of Washington, where I believe Washington is going to make a deal. They're going to extend him. They're going to give him the money.
Yes, they are.
And I don't see him being traded. It's very similar to the Dallas Cowboys. And now, before you cut me off, hear me out. I also believe when it comes to Parsons, it's going to be the same way. I really don't think the Parsons is going to get traded either.
No, he's not. Jerry already said he's not trading. Jerry already said he is not trading Micah.
Like all of these rumors of, the Patriots are going to, the Chargers are going to stop. He's going to stay in Dallas. They're going to give him his money. Scary Terry, he's going to stay in Washington. I really don't think he's going to get traded. He's going to stay in the capital. So, or Landover, Maryland, or wherever the heck there are now. FedEx Field, whatever.
Landover.
Talk to me, Sean.
It's the tactic, man. I don't know. Y'all be forgetting that the NFL is a copycat league. It's the tactic. Myles Garrett wanted to trade. TJ Watt wanted to trade. Everybody wanted to trade, and then they all got paid. It's the tactic. Until I see on a screen, a real screen, Bleacher Report, ESPN, NFL channel that these people have been traded, I'm not believing the shit. You know what I'm saying? You got to understand that these owners hold all the power. That's just what it is. They pay these people when they want. They make them. They want the publicity. You have to understand what's going on in Washington right now. Who owns Washington? Do y'all know? Magic Johnson owns Washington.
Magic Johnson.
Come on, Magic Johnson is a player. He's a player's guy. You feel what I'm saying? So
he gonna get
if
his
it gets
money.
too deep, they're gonna put Magic in a negotiation room. Don't even worry about it. He's not going nowhere. Magic know how to reel him in. What you want?
Magic Man.
See, you go into negotiation with Magic. He already know what you want. He already got it in the contract.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So don't even worry about that. Magic got that. But yeah, I don't feel like none of the people that's just asked for a trade are going anywhere. Micah Parsons is I don't even fucking that shit. Look, Micah Parsons, bro. Let me tell you something. Jerry Jones is not even thinking about looking at a phone to even look at an offer for this man. I'm just letting y'all know this right now.
Sean?
Fucking Micah Parsons.
That was going to be my next question.
I know it was.
But,
well,
Sean.
I mean, wow, we already answered it, so just move on to the next one.
Well, I didn't answer yet. So, okay. Hold on.
I was having a good day, Ron.
I believe he's gonna get his money, so he's not going anywhere either. But don't the Falcons need a wide receiver?
A lot of people do.
Pittsburgh need a wide receiver.
I mean, why half the league?
We good.
Half the league needs a number one receiver.
What about the Chiefs?
Being honest.
The Ravens.
I mean,
the Ravens especially. You imagine the
Ravens don't need a wide receiver. Wait. I asked you, do the Falcons need a wide receiver?
I think we good at wide receiver.
I don't think
Who's your wide receivers, Ron?
Drake London.
I like Drake London.
What?
Average.
I forgot the other one.
Average, Aaron? I like Drake London. He's all right.
I mean, I think he's above average. I think he's above average receiver.
He might be a hair above average.
Yeah.
He's still young though. He still got
So
man.
cold, son. So cold.
No,
I
I'm
mean-
just saying. I'm
Well,
just
hell.
I mean,
saying.
what I agree with Sharon, he's the top 20, top 25.
He's
caliber.
just a hair above average, and so I would think that you would want another wide receiver that plays as well as Terry.
You could trade Kyle Pitts for him.
We don't need another wide receiver. We got too many wide
You
receivers.
could trade Kyle Pitts for him.
I mean, when can I trade food stamps for him?
I'm telling you, Jay and Daniels will turn Kyle Pitts up. Y'all be pissed y'all traded Kyle Pitts.
Yeah,
You better use that man.
That cold, man.
Can I trade a used jacket for him? I mean, I'm just trying to figure out what.
Okay, next question.
That's cold.
What is Micah Parsons worth in the trade talk? Let's go.
Yeah.
You got 10 minutes.
Come talk to me. What do you think? What do you think?
He's not going to work.
What is he worth?
What is he worth? I've seen so many trades saying he was 3 number 1 picks, 3 number 2 picks, 3 number 3 picks. So I want to ask a Dallas Cowboy, what you think he worth?
Wait, who proposed that?
Okay, me personally, Micah Parsons is not a player that you trade. I wouldn't take anything for him.
I know that, but
it's no guarantee that I can get Micah Parsons in these next 5 drafts. There's no guarantees. Next 10 years, I probably won't see another Micah Parsons. Bro, he's not, to me, he doesn't have a value because you're not supposed to trade him.
What? You're not, but every year we seen somebody big get traded every year.
No, we don't.
Yes or no?
No.
Yes. We
don't see somebody big get traded every year. No, we don't.
Khalil Mack.
Huh?
Khalil Mack.
How long ago that was? That was in Hold on. Send it to the Bears. Let me talk. That was in 2018, sir. How many years ago was that?
Wait. Did it happen? Yes or no?
But
no,
you said every year.
He was traded again after 2018.
Yeah, I mean, he's on the Chargers now.
Right.
They traded him.
Yeah, he's been traded like 3 times since.
So all I just saying, we seen
it not every year though. Is what we saying, bro.
Okay,
right, it's not every year.
Every other year. No. Can we agree on that?
No.
How about that?
Often. It happens sometimes. We can say that. But it ain't. But this ain't. None of them people was Jerry Jones. I'm just letting you know that. It's a completely different ball game when you get to talking about Jerry.
Yeah.
Now the person in that, I'm just telling you, not another owner in the NFL is going to bend to this man's will. I can guarantee you that. I can guarantee you that. They don't fuck with him. They know what's up with Jerry. If Jerry want to win, it's free agency and draft. That's it. Anybody fucking with you?
Mm-hmm. All right.
That's just what it is. So you can tell his expectations are very unrealistic. They're very delusional, kind of like the rest of the Cowboy fan base. But I'll digress. Go ahead.
Yeah, talk to him.
Hey, I'm glad he said it. One of my words. He said it. Where it comes to Parsons, I am like 5% chance. 2% chance that he's going to get traded. But if he did, I'm not going to sit here and say that the Khalil Mack trade, when the Bears gave up a first-round pick in back-to-back years, was good enough to get Khalil Mack. All right, when you trade essentially a 2019 and 2020 first-round pick to get Khalil Mack, that was his value at that time.
Okay.
I also want to remind you that was in 2018. This is 2025.
So give me the value.
So here's what I'm going to say when it comes to Parsons. If it was 2 first-round picks for a top 3 linebacker in 2018, it's most likely going to be 2 first-round picks, a second-round pick, and a third-round pick. It's probably going to be up to 4 draft picks, but 2 of them have to be in day 1. Because I'm just comparing the Khalil Mack trade where it was 2 first-round picks for a top 3 linebacker at the time.
Shit.
But you're going to have to give up more. You're probably going to have to give up 4, maybe 5 draft picks to go get him.
Dang.
And a player.
Sharon, talk to him.
Why do players still get traded for each other at this point?
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember.
Shit, players get traded for coaches too.
Yeah.
Carson Wentz got traded for Nick Sirianni, but we ain't gonna trip.
Talk to me, Sharon.
Okay.
I don't think I should answer this question because I'm not a Micah Parsons fan and I can't be objective. But I would not pay no 2 first round and a second and a third for him. I feel like he's overrated because the last 2 years, either his head hasn't been in the game or he's just not as good as we thought. So I believe his value has actually dropped over the last 2 years.
Okay, if you was a GM, what would you offer, Sharon?
2 first.
That's it.
Maybe 2 first and maybe a third. That's it. They'll say no, and I'll say, well, okay. I'll find somebody better.
But he a top 5 pass rusher.
But
he all right. I'm just gonna wait and see how he does this season because the last 2 seasons he's been less than stellar. He has not been. Nobody feared him the last 2 seasons. That's for sure.
I mean, what I'm gonna say about the trade market, by the way, Travis Hunter getting traded for 2 first round picks, essentially, that changes the market. That's all I'm gonna say. When it comes to 2025, the fact that you had to give up a 2025 and then a 2026 first just to move up and draft Travis Hunter, that trade market's changed a little bit. So we'll see. Because like I said, 2018, all it took was 2 first round picks, but that's how many years ago?
So you want me to do my next ones or what, Sharon?
I mean, you got 4 minutes left.
4 minutes.
All right, I got one more. And that be it. What kind of quarterback will you draft? Someone that show passion on the sideline, or someone is quiet on the sideline and go get it done? Shannon, talk to me.
I choose to quiet on the sideline and get it done. I don't need him to have passion if he's winning games. If he doesn't want to do all that, he doesn't have to do all that. I'm good with it. I want to win. So that's it.
All right. Sean, talk to me.
I need a mix of both.
You just had to get one.
That's not an option, sir. It's one or the other.
One or the other. Do you want the Tom Brady on the sideline? Or do you want who can I use?
What's Mahomes? I want that.
Okay.
Whatever Mahomes is, I want that.
Ian, talk to me.
Where I want a leader in the locker room. That is the most important quality you have to have as a quarterback.
I think we all can agree on that.
Yeah.
And who the reality is in the NFL, there's certain quarterbacks who have to be led. They are not a leader. They have to have people around them to lead.
Right.
Whereas certain quarterbacks who win championships are the ones who get everybody together, and they're the ones leading the team.
Right.
So that's who I want. I mean, that's the reason why I wanted.
I don't know of any NFL quarterbacks that don't lead.
Shit.
Well, I can think of a couple.
I'm just saying I don't. So y'all need to tell me because I don't know who you're talking about.
Anthony Richardson.
I was going to say
I'm
Zach
tired.
Wilson. Why? I was going to say
I'm
Zach
tired,
Wilson.
goddammit.
But that's just.
You're going to say who, Ian?
Anthony Richardson from the coach.
No.
Okay,
what did Ian say?
Oh.
I said Zach Wilson. Like, ever since his days at BYU, he was not someone that showed a leadership.
Okay,
kind of thing.
but when I'm saying quarterbacks I mean real quarterbacks. I'm not talking about Zach. He ain't real to me.
But I'm saying is that's the one thing I look for in a quarterback. You got to be a locker room leader.
I got a good one, Sharon.
Somebody in the locker room.
Dak Prescott.
I believe he's a leader. His teammates respect him
because he's a nice guy.
I don't care if he's nice or not. They respect him, and he leads them. He sets the tone for that team. Still.
Trash.
Anyway.
Trash.
Look.
Time to go.
There you go.
All right. Anybody got any final words?
Everybody like and share the show. Y'all, we would not be doing this. And thank you for whoever watching tonight, to the fans.
Well, this has been fun. Sharon did a great job tonight hosting the show. Dennis, happy birthday to you. And this has been a lot of fun, and I've enjoyed it. So,
Sean, any final thoughts, Sean? Thank you, Ian.
Hey, happy birthday to the best brother in the world. You hear me? Happy birthday, big dog. That's it.
Boy, that's the best way to end the show. Just cut it.
Mm-hmm. Happy birthday, Dennis.
Happy birthday.
Don't party too much.
No, he drunk. I talked to him earlier. It's over. It's over.
You're like,
It's over.
All right, y'all. No music. So peace.